Now I'm going to make a nice starry card, and what I've done here is taken some sheets of A4 card, cut them down to square, and I've got that nice glittery one on the front and a nice navy blue one at the back, and you can see how that's folded over there, and I've got a nice card. Now the first thing I've done here is taken some really nice background paper with the jewels on, and I've used my template with a star template, and I've also stuck some acetate on the back here with some double-sided tape. That will become apparent in a minute. Now that one's all ready to cut out, and now I'm just going to cut the other sections out, which I'm going to decorate it with. And there you can see I've got this kite-shaped design here that's going to go onto all the prongs of the star. And I've also used the template to cut out these smaller sections here using another different coloured part of the jewel background. And as you can see, I've mounted these onto some nice holographic card, and on the back I've put some foam pads there too. Next I can start adding these sections to the star, and I'm just going to pop that there like that, and then the next one will butt up to it. What I'm going to do first is go all the way around and missing alternatively each section there, and then that's going to go there, and then the next sections are going to overlap, so that will go there, and you can see it just overlaps nicely. And now these next sections are going to go in the centre of all those diamonds there, so you get that lovely double layered up effect there. And right in the centre of the card there, I've added a little sequin that I found in that lovely kind of electric blue. Next I'm going to take the star, which looks fantastic, and just position it on the card exactly where I want it. Then I've got the acetate going over the top with some double-sided tape, and that sticks down there at the back so that the star now just flops around a bit, and you can lift the star up, and you can take that off then and hang it and put it as a Christmas tree decoration. And you could do both sides, don't forget, so you could have it spinning round in a window. I'm just using some of the background paper and a sticker and a peel off. I've just added a little sentiment down in the corner there. Now for this Christmas jewel card, I've got some beautiful gold card here, and I've just folded it to make an A5. Now down the centre of it, I've got some nice glittery angel hair, and I've just got some double-sided tape on the back, and that's going to stick down there like that. And then down the centre of that, I've got this strip of self-adhesive glitter here, and I'm just going to position that and gently stick it down the middle there and press it down as I go, just to create that. And any excess here, just trim that off at the top. So then you end up with that lovely card with that nice silver ribbon down the edge there, and the glitter in the middle. Next, using a template, I've cut out the wreath design using some of that fantastic background paper with the beautiful holly on there. Now before I stick this down onto the card, I've got some ribbons there, and I've just put some flat back jewels hanging from the ribbons. Got double-sided foam pads on the back, and I'm going to stick that on the front of the card. So there you can see I've stuck the wreath onto the front of the card, and you've got the little dangly bits dangling there. And now I can start taking the ribbon. Now I've cut this out of some really, really nice, shiny, beautiful paper card here. And I've got all the templates to do the matte and layering up here, the decoupage, and now I can start sticking that on, one on top of the other, to form the ribbon. Next I also have some nice flat back jewels here which I'm going to stick onto the card. I've also used a little sentiment there, a little Noel sentiment that I stuck on the edge of the card as well. And I'm finally going to add some of these fantastic holographic peel-offs to the wreath and make it more Christmassy. Now for this card, I've taken just an ordinary nice gold card, folded it in half, and then measured about 1.5 inches or 2 inches here, and just done a line up to the corner and cut this section off. Then in the card, I've taken some of the nice background paper and just stuck that on the inside of the card so I get that effect. And then using my template set, I just take all the different coloured background papers and then cut around it, draw around it, and then cut the shapes out. Then I've stuck the shape onto some nice gold card and then just cut around that, leaving a border all the way around. So do that with all the shapes, and then I've put some double-sided foam pads on the back ready to assemble onto the cards. And do that with all the different sections of the template. Now I've stuck the first template section on the front of the card, but make sure you don't put any of the foam pads on this section here, otherwise it'll stick to the base there. So you just want the foam pads under this section. So there's the first section there, and now all I've got to do is build up the different template sections over the top, and I'm going to position that one just about there, like that. And there's the first section. You can see with that gold edging around it, really makes the bauble stand out really nicely. And then I've got the circle section here, which I've got foam pads on the back, and that's going to overlap on the top there like that. So there's the next section. Next, I'm just adding the gold sections here. Now if I put it there, it would cover up too much of it. You can put it there if you want, but I'm just overlapping it slightly so it goes onto the gold card there and leaves it a little bit more exposed, the design underneath. And then I can put my final section on there just like that, just overlapping slightly. So there's the next section of the card. Finally, I've got the next section, the hanging bauble bit at the top there, and I've just got some foam pads on the back of that, and that's just going to stick down over the top, so it overlaps that one there at the top. In the centre of the card, I found a fantastic flat back jewel here, and just stick that down using a double-sided pad in the middle. And I've also stuck some little flat back jewels on the little sections of the design there too. I've also cut out a little jewelled Christmas tree too, and just put some flat back jewels on that as well. I added a couple of jewels to the hanger of the card as well, and also put some small jewels down the edge of the card here just to finish it off. And there you have your finished bauble Christmas card.